This is Dust Bunny Entertainment. Welcome to the channel. We are going to be talking about For Honor, and the beta has just ended, so we're going to be discussing with my buddy Caleb Kangas, who you guys know from other videos, and we have two other new people. We have Black Cock Down, who is a buddy of mine from the Marines. His name is Josh, and then we also have our token black guy, freaking Black Plague. His name's Lamel. Let's just start it off.
You sound like a fucking slave.
You're welcome. I can cut that out, so let's just cut that out.
No, we've already
So,
dug into that
what did
hole.
what did you guys? What was your first impressions going into the beta?
I liked it. I mean,
Mean,
like,
Yeah.
it's refreshing. It's a refreshing kind of game type that they have.
Right.
Skill-based
Yeah.
That's the Battlefield
combat, tactics, you know. Just refreshing. That's my first impression.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
The combat system is borderline revolutionary when it comes to the using the joysticks to pick different stances and blocking. You don't really see that in a lot of fighting games. I mean, unless
It's
it's totally
not like a
refreshing.
hack and slash.
Yeah, you hit that on the point, and not like a lot of competitive games, but it's totally like on you if you win or lose, which I think is a really refreshing to the whole esports scene.
Oh no,
Well-
I just thought it was more of a personal game. I mean, you can play with your friends and everything, but it's just more of like focusing on you as a player, and had a lot of different tactics than most games nowadays.
Is there anything that you guys would like to see changed before release, even though release is like in 2 days, but
Yes.
maybe like big patch?
Definitely.
Uh,
Well, nothing too big because I like it the way it is, but I kind of like wish in like the elimination ones, the 4v4,
right.
that instead of like having like a shield and like something where you can get extra damage, because like some people right off the start, it'd be one-on-one, they would run straight for that extra damage and instantly have that extra boost. I kind of wish it was just health that were in just different locations.
Right. So some of these power-ups are
I
kind
know,
of
man.
mundane and just
I-
Kinda
I-
like-
I'm not a fan.
no,
the
I'm not.
power-ups in
I
general,
agree with you guys.
actually.
I'm not a fan about the power-ups. It kind of just throws off the whole immersion on this is supposed to be like a contest of your own skill, and when you give a player an ability to get an upper hand and stuff like that, it kind of just throws that completely out the
See, but-
window.
But then again, if you were good enough to keep him away from the power-ups, then because in my
See-
experience, whenever I have a person coming towards the power-up, I just stand in the middle of it and block them from getting the power-ups. Because once they leave, then you get that power-up. I like the power-ups personally, but that's.
I mean,
just
that's
me.
fair.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison, and I'm pretty sure the developers probably had that same exact argument inside the boardroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Like, I
you made a
kinda
you made a fair point.
understand. It's just like right off the start, like it says fight, and then it's you against one guy, and the attack power up is right next to him on one map. He's already closer to it.
Yeah.
By the time I reach
see,
it,
that's-
he's already got that.
You think
extra
maybe
boost.
maybe there should be like a countdown timer to the power ups or something like that. Not like be readily available right at the start, but like maybe
That
like
that could work.
A countdown.
that would fix the issue. But I mean, I'm with Lamel and like not having them at all, because
Yeah, 'cause, I
it does
mean,
break the immersion.
Yeah, and then you already have the gear stats added on to that anyway. And now you give someone all their high gear stats plus an extra power boost and a shield.
Right.
That's true.
For Caleb, I am pretty sure the learning curve was something that needed to be kind of like a little bit more linear, I guess, but also it's not an easy game to play right off the bat. So
No. And There's a lot of things in the tutorial that added. Like, there's a lot of things that they didn't show in the tutorial.
Well, there's an advanced tutorial.
Well, fuck me.
but I agree that maybe they should make the advanced tutorial, you know, a little bit more known, like right after the original tutorial, like say, hey, do you want to go to the advanced tutorial, instead of just kicking you straight to the streets, you know?
I mean, sometimes that's the best way to learn, but it's pretty frustrating.
Yeah, it's definitely not a game that you really want to do that to, like, especially like casual gamers. Casual gamers are gonna hate this fucking game.
Oh yeah, because you can't
Yeah.
even play against the AI without them being like
Right?
super
Oh,
fucking good.
man,
Yeah,
it's
dude,
funny you
let-
should say AI because
Yeah,
some
elaborate
of
on
the
that
AI
shit.
is better than players.
Yeah, I know. The AI in this game don't make any fucking mistakes, man. Like they're rough. I thought I was playing against a fucking pro player, man, and then I saw an AI. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the AI in this game help a lot to practice against because, well, apparently when you do the custom games, there's 3 different levels from them, and I'm pretty sure when you go to play online, they're all level 3. So they know all the combos, they counter everything, they counter your guard breaks, and it'll help you get better quick.
Yeah, there's a good point. The one thing that I noticed, I'm pretty sure they're gonna freaking patch it up, is when I got stuck in the ladder. I got stuck in the ladder at one point, and I was freaking out because it was a good like 20 seconds into the match that I was just incapacitated, couldn't move until somebody hit me. And I'm sitting there screaming at Josh, like, come and like hit me or something to get me unstuck, but like he was just map awareness. Please, people, for the love of God, know where the fuck you're going.
Yes, that would
Yeah.
help a lot. There was one
Yeah.
time we were playing on Sanctuary Bridge, and one guy on my team was sitting up by the lever to pull the gate down. And as soon as he saw somebody run under it, he fucking pulled that thing down and trapped me in there. It didn't kill me, but I was stuck in there, and just had to
Holy
wait for it to
shit.
come up.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Lamel, you remember me like constantly saying like lead somebody through the trap so I can like actually use it. Like, there's no point of having the traps and not like lead somebody through it or not use them.
Yeah.
Or something like that to
I mean,
to
I
our
know
advantage.
I got led into one time. I was
You
chasing
got-
the guy down. Who was
I
about to
called that
die,
shit too. I called that shit.
And
I was like, dude, he's kiting you through the trap. Don't fucking do it, and he did it.
dude,
was-
I was
was funny.
bloodthirsty.
It was funny. It was
I had
funny as
him.
fuck. Like,
Oh,
the
man.
game is so immersive, especially in Dominion mode. Every other game mode, not so much because of the power ups, but Dominion mode, you are so immersed in
Dude.
this
There's just
rage of blood and gore.
some about this game is primal. You know, it's not just like not like a shooter, obviously, but my point is like it's a lot more intimate. Like you are fighting hand-to-hand combat
Right. You
against
mentioned that
people.
before.
So
Yeah.
instead of just, doming them, you're just right up in your face, just tearing their head off. And there's just something about that that's, enticing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta-
especially since it's just all
That's-
most
it's
of
all
it
skill.
is.
So it's even more
Like, it gets-
personal at that
yeah.
point.
Yeah, it gets a little
Yeah.
harder when it's like 1v2 and 1v3, but it's still possible. But like once you fucking like get that accomplished and can take on 2 or 3 people at once, you just are like, wow.
Yeah.
Just get that sense of pride in you.
you got
yeah,
you got pride
it's-
and honor in everything.
It's a give and take. You can dominate people and feel like a champ, and then you can just get totally outclassed.
yeah.
And
I mean,
go
that
back
goes-
to fighting bots.
That happens in just about every game, but I don't know.
I've only came
something
across
about-
like 2 or 3 players in the beta where like they were just better than me. Other than that, like every time I've gotten swept, it was by bots. This is a shout out to the community. The community is like when you're in a 2v2, 1 or 4v4 or anything more than just a 1v1, like give the courtesy fight to the people that are 1v1ing. Not like I'm guilty of it. Like I jump in and I tag team against someone, but it really just doesn't do your buddy who you're playing with any service at all by jumping in and either taking their
Yeah.
kill or helping them. It kind of it puts a blow to their ego, which is kind of why I do it sometimes. But it's like if you can't fight on your own, or like don't back off from it and run to a group. That's the other thing. Is like you're expecting some help.
With the showing the courtesy for the two people fighting, because like I like doing the brawls and the 1v1s just because I don't have people sneaking up from behind me, and like it's nice that when I'm doing a 2v2 brawl, that if my partner gets killed because the other person is better than him, that the other guy sits there and waits for me to finish fighting to see who wins. I like
Right.
having that courtesy because I mean the game is called for honor, so you shouldn't just hop in and 2v1 some guy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't really follow that, but it is definitely a courtesy kind of thing.
Yeah,
To
I mean, it
just
is
sit there and
appreciated.
wait. It is, and if your buddy can't handle it, then like maybe
Well,
maybe
I
maybe he'll
understand
fare
like
better.
hopping in if you're
He'll
like your buddy's getting killed, but I mean that doesn't help the other person. It's not doing them any courtesy,
It's not
and it's
making him
not
any
helping your
better.
buddy
Yeah.
get any better either. If he just as soon as he's about to die, he just
There's
runs
always
to you and you just
there's
aim.
always another
gonna be-
round, and it's gonna change the matchup. So like maybe he'll fare better
There's
against
gonna be
the other guy.
comments like, there's gonna be people who are like, who gives a fuck about courtesy?
No,
Well,
seriously.
yeah, I know
Well,
that.
Yeah, there are savages, but it's more or less just like a call to the community. The people that actually do fucking care about, I don't know, maybe role playing or something like that, or like if there's I'll even start doing it. I'll start doing it. I'll wait and watch a fight play out in a 2v2, not a 4v4.
Yeah,
Nobody's
like,
gonna
that's what
follow
you
that
should
shit.
do.
Nobody in a 4v4 game mode at all is gonna do that. So like,
Yeah, like
don't worry about it. But like,
there
when it
was
comes to this
one
2v2
point in the game. Yeah, there was one point in the game where it was 2v2 and I killed my guy and I was waiting for my partner to finish and he ended up getting killed. And so I waited and then I beat the other dude. And then now the next round, my partner gets killed again, but he gets killed faster than me. And so the guy who I gave the courtesy to fight him the previous round, they both jumped in and ganked on me after I tried to show him the courtesy to let him have a fair one-on-one fight.
wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just some people won't return the favor because they just want to win, but that doesn't it's not helping anybody.
I think
Yes.
the studio
So
can
much for
kind of reinforce
honor.
this idea. They reinforce this idea is if you probably should receive more XP if it's a 1v1. I don't know how they're gonna read that, but like if you beat a guy 1v1 without any other damage happening to him from another player or something like that, then
Solo
you
kill.
get you get a solo kill, you get an honorable kill or something
Well,
like that.
Yeah, they have that. I know earlier today one of the contracts or one of the orders were you get like 10 honorable kills, and I'm pretty sure when that's just like a one-on-one in like a
All right.
game mode where
Well,
there's more
they
than
need
just
to.
one
I think they
person.
need to make that way more known, and then also maybe even like give out dishonor points to those who gang up on people and shit like that, because like maybe they could detour something like that. You know?
Yeah, like that could ruin the game for a lot of people because they're just starting to learn and like they just can't handle three people at once or four people
Yeah.
at once, and they just might be like, "Well, I'm tired of this game."
Well, again, this game's probably not for the casual player, but you made a very very clear point that we can't just have like a new player come in and then just completely demolish them and then expect
Well,
them
yeah,
to want to
'cause,
come
like,
back. You can't do
Me and
that.
Caleb first started, he did very good his first game, and then like people started ganging up on him, and it was like, well, fuck this.
Yeah, he got demoralized, and
That's
like
pretty common.
in like a good Caleb, when he gets trashed, he leaves. But it's just like
The only way.
but yeah, I agree that ganging up on people, especially new players, it's one, not cool. It's just not play like good gamer courtesy whatsoever. In it, and you're going into this game thinking it's going to be like another freaking like Tekken or Street Fighter or any other fighter game, like a third person fighter game or anything like that.
Street
Like
Fighter's
you're,
actually pretty fucking hard. That requires a lot of skill as well.
well, okay, well, if you're going into this thinking it's just going to be a
I
button
can go
mash,
with Tekken.
yeah, like a
Yeah.
button mash, fight 'em up, kind of like Soul
Like
Calibur,
Tekken or
Mortal Kombat. Tekken, Mortal Kombat, freaking Soul Calibur, shit like that, like you're gonna have a bad fucking time. You're gonna have a terrible
Yeah.
time. You're gonna have a rude awakening
Unless
coming
they're
into
just
this.
playing for achievements or the campaign.
Yeah, that's true. There is a campaign which I think is a little refreshing compared to all the other competitive games coming out. All right, so like overall, everyone enjoyed this game. I'm taking it.
Absolutely.
It's would it
I
be
mean, it's
like
frustrating at times, but
well,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
'cause of the
because
game,
it's
'cause-
it's personal skill at that point. But so like, is it like totally go out and fucking buy this game, or wait a little bit and see if any patches
I've
come
already
in?
pre-ordered it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Already
I'm a
pre-ordered it.
consumer whore. I pre-ordered it, but like to the rest of the community that didn't play the beta, would you guys recommend this game?
Oh, absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah, of course.
It's,
I mean-
it's totally, it's new. It's
Yeah,
it gets away from these hack and slash generic first person shooter games.
Yeah, ain't no fucking
that
Mortal
seem to be
Kombat. I give you
overflowing the
that.
market.
Button mashing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You don't know button mashing, but
if you guys have anything that you want to add, like, subscribe, leave a comment. What did you like about the For Honor beta? What do you like about the game when it releases? Come back and check out the channel for further videos for For Honor. Thanks. Later.